Thank you, Senator Rose, and I particularly want to thank Senator King for chairing the committee in my absence. I was at the appropriations markup, so we're moving forward on our appropriations, which is important. Let me ask a few questions. Ms. Wilkinson, CIA Director Burns recently published an article. He emphasized the importance of strategic declassification or the intentional public disclosure of certain secrets to undercut rivals and rally allies. In fact, many of our geographic combatant commanders have also asked for this type of operation. What are your views on this, the importance of strategic declassification in support of information operations?
Senator, thank you for the question. I do believe that it is necessary to be able to be strategic about how we might consider when opportunities that exist to be able to declassify information for specific purposes. I do think that there are processes in place that help us to be able to effectively do that. As an example, we've seen in the Russia-Ukraine crisis where information has been able to be declassified and more openly shared. That has paid dividends in the success of the crisis situation, as well as being able to continue to inform the public.
So that would be an option that you would consider, at least in your new role, if confirmed.
If confirmed, I certainly would consider this as a particular option, and I would look forward to more in-depth conversation with subject matter experts to ensure that I'm guided in the right way.
Thank you. Dr. Solmeyer, could you give us the sense of your evolution of the threat in cyber, and also what that means for our cyber forces, both the doctrine and also integration into tactical operations?
Well, thank you, Senator. The threat in cyberspace historically often was around intelligence collection and theft of intellectual property. So the compromise of the confidentiality of information. I think where the threat is now and is growing is the threat of the availability of systems like critical infrastructure and also the integrity of data, that is its deletion and modification. So if confirmed, you can't take your eye off the ball on confidentiality, but really also have to focus on availability and integrity as well.
And that also implies a cross-governmental approach to cybersecurity, since you're talking about infrastructure, both civilian and military. You, I presume, in the Department of Defense will be the point for that integration. Is that your sense?
Yes, Chairman. If confirmed, I would be. Yes.
Yes, the appropriate modesty is always considered important here. Thank you. One of the provisions we passed in the fiscal year 2024 NDA, Ms. Wilkinson, was the directing the Secretary of the Air Force to be responsible for presenting space-based ground and airborne moving target indications to combat commands. As we know, as I mentioned in my opening statement, JSTARS and AWACS aircraft are being taken out of service, so we're going to depend on space for a lot of information that was usually provided within the Department of Defense from one of their platforms to our forces on the ground. And we are given that responsibility now to the Secretary of the Air Force. In your role, will you ensure that this provision is adequately and appropriately enforced? And also, if there are problems, let us know.
Senator, space is an operations domain and not necessarily one that is assigned to a specific organization. I'm very much tracking the current direction and am supportive of the decisions that have been made to date by the Secretary and the DNI. And so what I would look to do, if confirmed, is to ensure that we don't take our eye off of the ball of exactly ensuring that the right information is getting to the right people at the right time, which is really the outcome that we're trying to drive with respect to the new architecture. And so certainly I would be focused in that way.
Thank you very much. Again, thank you for your previous service. It's been outstanding, and if confirmed, I look forward to working with you. So with this, let me recognize Senator Jill Brand.
Thank you.